Hello, beautiful souls. It's Zest Motive here, and today's video is a special dive into the comforting embrace of Matthew 11 verse 28. If you've ever felt burdened or weary, these verses hold the key to finding true rest and peace. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our empowering content. Let's get started. Matthew 11 verse 28, a beacon of solace in the midst of life's storms. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. These words, spoken by Jesus, resonate through time, offering an invitation to find rest in His presence. Let's unpack the beauty of this verse and how it can guide us to inner peace. Imagine someone overwhelmed with the demands of a high-stress job, feeling burdened by deadlines and responsibilities. Matthew 11 verse 28 encourages them to turn to Jesus, finding rest and peace amidst their professional challenges.
A person dealing with a chronic illness or navigating a difficult health journey may find solace in Matthew 11 verse 28. It becomes an anchor during times of physical and emotional weariness, offering a source of comfort and strength. Trust in the Lord and let Him be your great healer.
In times of relational difficulties, whether it's within a family, friendship, or romantic relationship, the burden of conflicts can be heavy. Matthew 11:28 invites individuals to bring their relational struggles to Jesus, seeking rest and resolution. The Lord will be your comforter. Facing financial hardships can be incredibly stressful. Matthew 11:28 serves as a reminder to those grappling with financial burdens that there is a place to find peace beyond material concerns, allowing them to trust in a higher power. When someone experiences the pain of loss, be it the death of a loved one or another form of grief, Matthew 11:28 offers a comforting message. It becomes a source of hope for those navigating the difficult journey of healing and finding solace in the midst of sorrow. He is your comfort in times like this. Individuals dealing with anxiety, depression, or other mental health issues may find relief in Matthew 11:28. The verse encourages them to bring their struggles to Jesus, acknowledging that in His presence there is a place of rest for their troubled minds. Come to Jesus and you shall find peace.
Parents, especially those juggling the demands of raising children, work, and other responsibilities, often feel weary. Matthew 11 verse 28 becomes a guiding light, inviting them to find rest in the midst of their parenting journey. Students facing the pressures of exams, assignments, and academic expectations can find reassurance in Matthew 11 verse 28. It encourages them to seek rest in the midst of their educational journey. Individuals navigating job changes, career uncertainty, or unemployment can turn to Matthew 11 verse 28 for guidance and peace during the often challenging and uncertain times of professional transitions.
Those on the path of recovery from addiction may find strength in Matthew 11:28, acknowledging that the journey toward healing involves surrender and finding rest in a higher power.
Whether dealing with conflicts, misunderstandings, or other family challenges, Matthew 11 verse 28 offers a source of solace for individuals seeking harmony within their familial relationships. Individuals grappling with spiritual uncertainty or questioning their faith can turn to Matthew 11 verse 28 as a reminder that seeking rest in Jesus involves openness and a willingness to explore and deepen their spiritual connection.
Parents facing the challenges of raising children, particularly during difficult phases or life changes, can find encouragement in Matthew 11:28. It emphasizes the importance of relying on a higher power in the midst of parental responsibilities.
In moments of loneliness or isolation, Matthew 11 verse 28 becomes a beacon of hope, reminding individuals that they are not alone and that there is a source of rest and companionship in Jesus.
As individuals age and face health-related issues, Matthew 11:28 becomes a comforting message, offering peace and rest in the face of physical and emotional challenges.
During times of global crises, uncertainty, or upheaval, Matthew 11 verse 28 provides a source of comfort for those seeking peace and stability in the midst of societal challenges. Caregivers, often burdened with the responsibility of looking after others, can find respite in Matthew 11 verse 28. It reminds them to seek rest in the midst of their caregiving journey. Going through a divorce is emotionally and mentally taxing. Matthew 11 verse 28 provides a source of comfort and guidance for those grappling with the complexities of separation and loss.
Survivors of trauma or abuse may find healing in Matthew 11:28. It serves as an invitation to find rest and restoration in the process of rebuilding their lives.
In an era of social media comparison and pressure, Matthew 11 verse 28 encourages individuals to find rest from the constant striving for validation and perfection, recognizing their worth beyond online standards.
Individuals overwhelmed by overcommitment and a hectic schedule can find relief in Matthew 11:28. It prompts them to pause, seek rest, and prioritize their well-being. Those burdened by regret or past mistakes can find redemption in Matthew 11:28. It invites them to find rest and forgiveness in the grace offered by Jesus. Individuals grappling with anxiety about the future can find assurance in Matthew 11:28. It encourages them to trust in a higher plan and find rest despite uncertainties.
Activists working tirelessly for environmental causes may find rejuvenation in Matthew 11 verse 28, understanding that the journey towards a better world requires moments of rest and reflection.
Those burdened by self-doubt and negative self-image can find comfort in Matthew 11:28, understanding that true rest comes from embracing their in here.
Communities recovering from the devastation of natural disasters can find hope and rest in Matthew 11 verse 28, understanding that resilience and renewal can be.
Those wrestling with issues of cultural identity can find guidance in Matthew 11:28, recognizing that true rest comes from embracing one's identity and finding peace in the diversity created by a higher power. Individuals escaping from domestic violence can find refuge in Matthew 11:28, understanding that there is a path to rest, healing, and safety beyond the turmoil.
Couples facing the emotional challenges of infertility can find comfort in Matthew 11 verse 28, recognizing that amidst the heartache, there is an invitation to find rest and trust in a higher plan.
Individuals facing prejudice and discrimination can find strength in Matthew 11:28, understanding that rest comes from embracing one's identity and finding solace in the unconditional love of a higher power. Immigrants or individuals facing significant cultural change can find guidance in Matthew 11:28, realizing that rest comes from embracing the journey of adaptation and finding strength in the midst of change.
New parents overwhelmed by the responsibilities of parenthood can turn to Matthew 11 verse 28 for guidance, understanding that rest is not only physical, but also involves finding peace in the midst of life changes. For individuals on a journey of personal growth and self-discovery, Matthew 11 verse 28 serves as a guiding principle, encouraging them to find rest in the process of becoming the best version of themselves. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.